Welcome to another show of the Jim Rat Pack do entertainment or does entertainment. With me, Larry Olubamiwo, and my partner in crime,
El Rock. You know me.
Yeah. You don't know. Right, we have a lot to talk about today. Do we not?
Yeah, we have a bag of things.
Yeah. It's been an eventful week, but a very eventful weekend, especially at the box office. I like.
Yeah.
So some of you might have seen mine and Damien Ashley, who's another Jim Rat, part of the Jim Rat Pack, our quick at the theatre No Time to Die review. We'll be going into a little bit more depth today. My man here hasn't seen the film yet, but he'll be commenting on what we saw and obviously on Bonds of the past. But yeah, let's dive right in, shall we?
All right. So
Yeah.
you went.
Yeah,
What was your expectation when you went?
Well, I expected a decent film. We've been waiting for this film for ages. The general public. You're not a James Bond fan?
You talk about your experience with GM.
Well, do you know what? I'm a big fan of Daniel Craig as James Bond.
Okay.
I loved, and for me, it still is his best Bond film, Casino Royale.
Okay.
That had a new take on Bond, more gritty. Since then, I have to admit, the other Bonds like Skyfall, Spectre, they've been a bit hit and miss for me. Skyfall wasn't that bad. Spectre I didn't like. There was another one before that, but I can't remember. But they were quite...
What came first, Spectre or Casino Royale?
Casino Royale was the first one.
Yeah.
Casino Royale was the first one. But so this one, I expected it to be decent because it's his swan song, because he's no longer Bond.
Yeah.
And also the delays. It's been delayed for about 2 years.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
In filming or just releasing?
Releasing. Releasing.
Okay.
It's been one of the tentpole films, along with your Venom 2s, your I don't know,
Peter Rabbit,
your Black Widows.
My daughter was waiting for Peter Rabbit to come out for time.
I don't know if that's going to shake up the box office. You know what I mean?
Don't sleep on Peter Rabbit. The youths go cinema.
But still, you know what I mean? But yeah, No Time to Die. Coming out of the theatre with me and Damien, we thought it was a decent film. Okay. I gave it a solid 7.5.
Okay.
I want to watch it again, just to solidify a couple of things that I was a bit confused on.
Okay.
But me, that's my only vice, man. So I go to a cinema. Overall, I thought it was a good film, and it seems like a lot of the people who watched it think the same, because it has now, it says that it's ignited the box office.
Over to the stats.
Yes, to the stats.
The statistician right now. Him love a number.
Well, it has made in a foreign, because it hasn't been released in the US yet.
No.
Or China. So in the UK and the foreign markets, it has made, from its opening weekend, 119 million.
In just them two audiences.
Just the foreign box office, including the UK, without the US and China, which is the two biggest markets in the world. 119.
Okay.
In its opening weekend.
Opening week.
That's a weekend, not week. Opening
weekend. Okay, so it's a wrap.
It's done phenomenally well. It's done phenomenally well. I mean, this is one of the tentpole films that we expected to do well, and which we wanted to ignite the box office, because it's these kind of tentpole films that make the box office run, basically.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to see it, and we've got a report here. Let me just get this report up. Right, so we've got a report here from Variety, which says, No Time to Die, the latest 007 adventure that doubles as Daniel Craig's final outing as the suave British spy, kicked off overseas with a mighty $119 million from 54 foreign markets. Universal Pictures, who is releasing the film internationally, notes that No Time to Die is the first Hollywood release in pandemic times to generate more than 100 million without China, which is significant. It's notable because China has recently cemented
5 hours later
its place as the world's biggest movie market, while attendance in the US cratered during COVID-19. And the country can be make or break for tentpoles that carry huge budgets. No Time to Die cost 250 million.
What to make?
Yes.
Okay. So them still have a couple bucks to claw back.
Yeah, without a doubt, without a doubt.
But opening weekend,
It's pretty good. It's
100 million.
119 million.
190,
Yeah,
they're laughing.
Yeah. It says here that No Time to Die touches down on China on October 29th. And it touches down in America in October 8th and in Russia on October 7th. So, and it also made in the UK 25.6 million over the weekend. So, I mean, we kind of expected that from the UK, do you know what I mean? But with these kind of numbers in the foreign markets, what do you think of it? What do you think of these making these kind of numbers without even having to gone to China or the US yet?
I think it's phenomenal. Really, when you think about it, just that money coming back so fast, so quick. But James Bond is a brand, isn't it? James Bond is an icon. Daniel Craig made his name as James Bond, and he works as James Bond. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
he works as James Bond.
He's one of my favorites. Definitely.
Yeah, I'm old school.
You're like a
Roger Moore.
Do you know what? Roger Moore's probably my second favorite.
Roger Moore. You know why Roger
favorite.
Moore? Roger Moore was cheeky.
Yeah,
He's cheeky.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not like rating what they was doing back in the day, because you know they used to like slap up gal and
right.
You know they was on some Bandidu stuff, but we didn't know any better.
Yeah, of course,
especially us, because we were children. But I'm not saying about that.
Yeah.
But Roger Moore, like, it was that he had comedy chops.
Yeah.
Sean Connery was the guy.
He was the serious guy.
Yeah, he was serious. I'm James Bond.
Yeah.
Don't muck around.
Yeah.
But Roger Moore, the comedy chops on him. He just done little things.
I kind of feel like Pierce Brosnan was similar to Roger Moore in that sense.
Yeah.
Not as comedic, but he had a very good comedic time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas I think Daniel Craig has taken it back to the Connery years in being very serious.
It is serious.
The tone of his James Bond is very, very serious.
Yeah. Timothy Dalton, didn't he do one?
Yeah, I didn't rate his James Bond too well. I didn't rate or the one that did the one James Bond, George Lazenby.
Oh, no, he was dead.
I didn't like it.
That's why they didn't ask him back. Who does one James Bond?
Do you know what I mean?
He's the only one.
He's the only one.
He's the only one, James
bro.
Bond.
He's the only one.
And the next thing,
the
soundtracks. Got to touch on the soundtracks.
Okay.
The soundtrack.
This is your forte.
This is my
Billie
thing.
Eilish. I heard sang the theme tune. For this one.
Yeah.
And
did you hear it in the film? Was it iconic?
Not really. Because one, I'm not a Billie Eilish fan.
No, but you haven't got to be.
But but I think that plays a part in it. But two, that's not really a big deal for me. The music.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you. From the 80s onwards, I've not really been interested. Like, you know, when you hear a Live and Let Die and all them kind of iconic tunes. Yeah,
Goldfinger.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
No, but that's what I'm saying. They sold it. You got the Living Daylights. You got License to Kill.
Right.
License to Kill. You know.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Like, they sold the film as well.
Yeah.
And since, I don't know, I think Sam Smith done it. Adele. Like,
I don't rate it. Yeah, I'm not interested in the theme tunes.
They've
no
gone
more.
from Shirley Bassey
Yeah.
to Billie Eilish.
not dissing Billie Eilish.
No. She
but-
does her thing. But it's not my thing.
It's not my thing.
Yeah.
And when it comes to James Bond and what's gone before, when it comes to them kind of, the theme tunes, I don't think it's
It's
up
a
to
lot
par.
to live up to.
It is.
It's a lot to live up to.
But I mean, on the segue from that, you touched on the women. We're going to do a little bit of a review here. No spoilers, obviously. And plus, he didn't watch the film, so it's going to be me mainly doing a little bit of a review. So you touched on the women, sleeping with the women and all of that, of the old James
Yeah,
Bonds.
the way he used to rough them up, though.
I'll tell you what, this
James, like, he used to drapes them up.
This
and they're
one?
like, James.
This one, and you heard on the Quick Out of the Theatre review that me and David did, the women here kick ass.
Yeah.
They kick ass. And they're very layered. And in fact, I wanted to see more of the Paloma when he goes,
No spoilers.
there's no spoilers, but it's in the trailer anyway, so it's not a spoiler.
Okay.
But there's a part, I think, I won't mention where I think he goes to Cuba actually. But then there's like the woman in a black dress that starts fighting with him.
Okay.
That bit is not only really kick-ass, it's really funny as well.
Okay.
And the women in here are very, very capable. That's what I said.
Okay.
They're very capable.
Come a long way.
A lot. We've
Because
come a
remember
long
back in
way.
the day, they was just like, man,
They
were just wishy-washy women.
And then when they put them in as like trying to be capable, it didn't really work. Because I felt it didn't cast the women right.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to cast Terry Hatcher, Denise Richards. They're not known for, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas if you're casting someone like Lashana Lynch, she looks the part.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And or you're casting even the one that I just mentioned that played Paloma. She, I don't know the actress's name, but she looks dainty, but she looked good on camera.
But you believed her.
Right,
You
exactly.
believed her, yeah.
Exactly. So I think that's and it's done in a way that's not. A lot of people will say SJW, social justice war. It's not done in that way. It feels very organic. It feels very organic.
Okay. Not forced.
Not forced at all.
Okay.
I really liked it. My problems. I felt that there was a slight pacing issue, but it wasn't much of a big deal.
Okay.
There were certain bits of the film that I've just felt just kind of got away from the main pace of the film. But again, that wasn't a big deal.
Not as bad as Spectre.
Nowhere near as bad.
I felt like that just
Dragged.
I was like the Titanic.
Yeah.
Like just going on.
Yeah, like
and
watching
on.
Tumbleweed.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I hated Spectre. I hated it.
But I will say this. Rami Malek did a great job as the villain,
Yeah.
but I didn't feel, and when you watch it, you'll see the same. I didn't feel there was high stakes with what he wanted to do.
Okay.
There was a certain point, some of what he did, you understood, and that was the stakes to it. But his whole plan for the world, it was like, okay, why? It felt very generic, like a generic villain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now we're getting to that part where we need to start caring about like at least having sympathy or empathy with these villains and that, like we did with Killmonger, like we did with Thanos.
Well, that's it. There's always an endearing quality to most villains.
Right.
Where you can say, I know why.
I understand. Right.
I almost want you to succeed.
Thank you.
Almost.
Yeah.
Almost. But the hero wants you more to... You want the hero
More.
succeed more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And for instance, like Killmonger,
Yeah.
that's how, most guys felt.
Yeah.
Right? Thanos, that's probably how most people felt in this iteration of Thanos. I don't get that from this villain.
No.
He's very generic,
Okay.
Also, I don't like the way the film ended.
Okay.
And I won't touch on that. Obviously, it's a no spoiler review. But if you're going to have another James Bond film, which we all know is going to happen,
It's gonna
and it
continue.
even said at the end of the film, James Bond will return, then how can you have that ending?
Okay.
So, let me know in the comments.
is there
what
not
you
a chance
thought.
they got a plan?
I can't. I'll probably tell you off camera.
Okay.
Because I've not discussed this with Leon.
No,
This
no,
is
no,
very like off the cuff
Yeah.
with the review. But let me know in the comments if you've seen No Time to Die, what you thought of the ending, and what implications that has for another James Bond film going forward. But overall, like I said, the action's great, set pieces are great, individual performances really good. A solid 7.5 out of 10. This guy's gonna go watch it soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do you have to say about it?
I'm not massive James Bond these
Really?
days. I'm not.
Not these days.
Not these days.
Okay.
The originals up
Yeah.
to like Casino Royale,
Right.
but Skyfall,
Yeah.
and that just put me off. I was just
Right.
like, I'm falling asleep watching them. Like it's just not. It's not doing it for me.
Yeah.
Give me like the Living Daylights anytime.
Is that Timothy Dalton?
I think it is.
I
But the
don't know.
music kind of enticed me. See it? Me License to Kill.
Okay.
Oh, what's your name? Gladys Knight.
Was that Gladys Knight?
Is it Gladys Knight?
I don't know, bro.
I need to check on that.
Yeah, we need to
All I
check
know
on
is
that.
was a
Yeah.
good song.
Yeah.
A great song.
Yeah, definitely.
great song.
So you're more of the old school
I'm
James
more of
Bond.
the old school without the roughing up girl. I'm more of that. I'm more of that.
I am a fan of, like I said, I am a fan of Daniel Craig's James Bond, but I kind of feel like from Casino Royale, I feel like they don't really know what to do with him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because the Casino Royale was very visceral. It was less techie, more Brock Upper man, as you would say,
yeah.
right? and then as we went on, there was tech, like even this one has a lot of tech stuff in it. So it's kind of I just feel like, as with Star Wars, they don't know what to do. From film to film.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? So, but anyway, let us know what you think about the fantastic box office weekend of No Time to Die in the foreign markets. Do you feel it's going to make a whole heap in the US and Chinese box office? And let us know if you think that it's going to reach probably $1 billion.
$1 billion.
Well, the other bonds have. So
Have they?
Yeah. Obviously, it's a pandemic, so we're not expecting it. So
Okay.
let us know your thoughts in the comments.
And the thing is, there's one more thing
What's that?
I wanted to talk about.
Go on.
The show started, and we didn't talk about the subscribers.
Holy shit.
The subscribers. Listen, last time I was here, guess how many subscribers we had? None! Zilch. And as of today, what's that, like 2 weeks, a week and a half?
Something like that.
Something
week and
like
a half.
that.
Not up to 2 weeks.
Yeah, week and a half.
Yeah.
We have 50.
No. We have 52.
52. Listen to him.
52.
Listen,
It all counts.
I thought we'd be here in 6 months with like 23. You know what I mean? So, but basically, long story short, is just thanks for the support that you're showing us. We're just trying to build something here.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of plans. There's a lot happening. I know right now we are sit by the chair and, daga. But, however, lots of stuff coming.
Yeah.
Interviews,
Yeah.
gym stuff.
Yeah.
We got it's under wraps at the moment.
Yeah,
but a
we
couple
can't give too
designs
much away.
coming.
Yeah. We can't give too much
Yeah,
away.
couple bits and bobs though.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we could start.
Yeah. As Leon said, like, we've got 52 subscribers now. We've got loads of views going through the channel. Listen, we both heartfelt thank you to you guys for supporting us. And as Leon said, we've got a lot of stuff, and we do mean that. We're not just, telling you that and in anticipation of more subscribers. But though we do have a lot of stuff planned, and the only way we can do it is with your continued support.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for the support, and please continue to watch us, to support us, to like and subscribe, and turn on your notifications, and
And that's it.
Mm-hmm.